Well, tonight, Mecklenburg County residents will have a chance to weigh in on a proposed ballot measure designed to put more money into local transit projects. The county commissioners will host a public meeting on the PAVE Act as required by law. The hearing itself won't happen until 6:30 tonight at the Government Center in Uptown, but the ballot measure recently approved by lawmakers in Raleigh calls for a 1-cent sales and use tax at the local level. The money raised from it would now only be allowed for use on local roadway and public transportation systems, and the ballot measure will be included in the early November election. State leaders now agree a fix is needed after continued delays and backlogs at North Carolina's DMVs. The state auditor called for a total restructuring, and it appears now that leaders differ on what the solution should be. Here's Chief Political Correspondent Andy Weber.
There's been lots of talk this week about addressing the backlogs seen at DMVs across North Carolina. It's something the department itself acknowledges is a problem.
It's mostly driven by the surge in population growth. So over the last couple of decades, we've added 2.5 million people. The number of employees that work in the DMV offices has not kept up with that demand.
Republican State Auditor Dave Volk proposed several fixes in a report he released Monday, calling for the agency to be separated from the Department of Transportation.
We'd ask that policymakers consider establishing the DMV as an autonomous agency or authority with direct control over its budgets.
But both the governor's office and officials with the DMV argue a total restructuring is far too drastic, that there's already a plan in place to increase staffing and in turn reduce wait times.
We don't think the time's right now to have that discussion. We've got plenty of things to work on. We've got new employees to hire to improve services now, and so we want to keep our eye on the ball in doing those things.
In a statement to Queen City News, a spokesperson for the governor added that a restructure would be costly and time-consuming and would distract from their shared goal of fixing the most critical issues at the DMV. The DMV says they plan to open 4 new locations and hire an additional 97 employees over 2 years once the governor signs a recently passed mini-budget into law.
So this will put a person in each seat at every office across the state.
Reporting in Charlotte, I'm Andy Weber, Queen City News.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.